Marie Curie, the woman who glowed in the dark, 1867 to 1934. Paris, a cold night in 1898. In a dark, crumbling laboratory, a woman stirred a boiling cauldron of pitchblende, black, heavy or that shimmered faintly in the shadows. Steam rose, glowing blue in the dim light. Her hands were burned, her clothes stained with dust, her eyes alive with determination. Her name was Marie Curie, and she was about to change the world. Marie Skłodowska was born in Warsaw, Poland, in 1867, when her homeland was still under Russian rule. Her father was a teacher. Her mother died when she was 10. But the family's greatest inheritance was knowledge, the belief that education was freedom. Barred from attending university because she was a woman, Marie studied in secret, at an underground flying university. There, she dreamed not of marriage or wealth, but of science. In 1891, she left for Paris, penniless but resolute. She studied physics and mathematics at the Sorbonne, often fainting from hunger, sleeping under freezing rooftops. But her brilliance was undeniable. Then she met Marie Curie, a quiet, kind physicist who shared her passion. They married in 1895, promising to devote their lives not to comfort, but to discovery. Together, they investigated a strange phenomenon recently observed by Henri Becquerel, mysterious rays emitted by uranium. While others saw curiosity, Marie saw revolution. She named the phenomenon radioactivity, a word the world had never heard before. In a makeshift shed behind their university, she and Pierre processed tons of pitchblende, breaking, boiling, and sifting for years to isolate the source of the invisible energy. Their hands blistered, their bodies weakened. But at last, two new elements emerged from the darkness. Polonium, named for her homeland, and radium, which glowed with a ghostly light. The world was astonished. In 1903, Marie and Marie Curie shared the Nobel Prize in Physics with Becquerel, making Marie the first woman ever to win. But she faced relentless sexism. Journalists called her Pierre's assistant, and universities refused her a permanent post. Then tragedy struck. In 1906, Pierre was killed in a street accident. Marie's world collapsed, yet she returned to work just days later, carrying both grief and purpose. She took Pierre's place at the Sorbonne, becoming the first female professor in France. 5 years later, she won her second Nobel Prize, in chemistry, for isolating pure radium, an element brighter and more dangerous than anyone knew. Her discovery lit up hospitals, inspiring X-rays and cancer treatments. But it also poisoned her. She handled radium daily, unaware of its deadly nature. Her notebooks, even today, remain radioactive. Still, she never stopped. During World War I, she built mobile X-ray units to help wounded soldiers on the front lines, saving thousands of lives. When asked about fear, she said simply, "Nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood." Marie Curie died in 1934, from radiation-induced illness. She left behind not riches, but light, a new science, and a legacy of courage. Her daughter, Marie Curie, would later win a Nobel Prize herself, continuing the family's glow of discovery. Even now, the name Curie shines in hospitals, in laboratories, and in history, a symbol of intellect and perseverance. She was the woman who turned pain into progress, who captured the power of the stars in her hands, and who proved that knowledge, even when dangerous, is humanity's most radiant gift. Marie Curie, the woman who glowed in the dark.